back of the pack and down the lap with no one on my six. If I'm going to grab that chicken flag, I've got to clear that mix. I slammed the pedal down to the middle and I found another gear. I rode the draft, flew right past the driver of the gear. I said, vroom, vroom, vroom. Lord, slide sideways, vroom, 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 and the crash bang boom.
Page 7 of 13, vehicle number 1.
Don't forget, when a state trooper writes out a report and they have 2 drivers, the first driver is always the person that they feel is responsible for the accident. I was told that, well, you were in driver 2 position. We always put who we feel is at fault in driver 1. So even before the investigation started, he's labeling driver 1, driver 2, because he already knows how it needs to go. It needs to look like it's driver 1's fault.
Here we go. Known or suspected violations by the driver. Number 1, do you see anything in this row right here that would constitute driver 1 being...
it should be no violations, but
no
that's not what's going to happen.
Negligent homicide, reckless driving, driving endangering, negligent driving. Remember, this is vehicle 1.
Right, this is Mr. White.
We got that? All the way down? Hit and run, nothing. Over here. Rules of the road, yielding, turning, yield, signaling.
He didn't fail any of those. The only thing they could say is that he failure to yield to an emergency vehicle. That's all they could say. When we get to his, that's it.
So if nobody saw the turn signal, why didn't they mark that?
Hey, let's put the judge in a similar situation and let's see what she does. How about that? Let's put the judge in that situation and see how she handles it. Okay. I say that'd be the best way to do it.
Here's another thing. Did everybody see the fine that he got for failure to yield?
Yeah, what, $25?
$25. Do you know what?
Park at a handicap spot, you're going to get $200.
Yeah.
Do you know what the required by law fine is?
I think it's probably what, $200, $250, $250.
Yeah, $250, something like that.
$250.
Yep.
Could this guy appeal this?
He can. Yes, he can.
Oh. He can. But
he is a different story, but he can.
Yeah. I mean,
all right.
They screwed him once. Why not? Why wouldn't they screw him twice?
Impairment, driving, intoxication, nothing, right? Rules of the road, lane usage, unsafe or prohibited lane change.
Nope, he didn't do any of that. This is just for him. This isn't for nuts. We're done with this for him.
But wait, didn't the testimony say that he came into Knott's lane?
Right. Right.
Well, yeah, if you go on the report, yes.
Right, but that's what he's saying on the report.
But it should be marked here that
he did.
He unsafe or prohibited lane change. According to Spencer, that's what he did. That's why he failed to yield, because it was unsafe and prohibited.
To do that when an emergency vehicle is coming up behind you.
Lane
because they're saying that he should have gone over to the right no matter what.
They're saying he should have stopped in the middle of the road is what they're saying.
Right.
Which I don't think would have made one bit of difference. He would have hit, if he didn't hit him, he would have hit the woman that called in. That's what I think.
Speed related offenses. None, because he wasn't speeding.
Yeah, he was actually going below the speed limit. He was actually doing what he's supposed to do. Slow down. So what is he supposed to stop at a complete stop right there, slam his brakes on?
Who's guilty of this?
This is for knots now.
That's right. Vehicle number 2, hit and run. No, did not leave scene. Driver operated vehicle. Here's the insurance policy if you want to check on the vehicle. It was a Ford Explorer 2021 SUV black. Direction of travel before crash, northbound.
Yeah, but there's another part to that. He was going northbound. The problem is, it doesn't say what lane he was traveling in. He was going northbound in the southbound lane.
Oh, wait a second.
And again, the speed limit that's applicable is blank.
Trooper, let me speak to you, brother. I'm begging you. Read the new manual on how to fill out Form 17-C 1472-8849. No, figure it out yourself, dickhead. You should already know it. Speed limit, douchebag. When have you ever seen a crash scene where one cop, not just one fucking cop, says, "Hey, how fast was each one of them going?" Right? Inquiring minds want to know. No, inquisitiveness. Spencer, you weren't inquisitive that night about speed, direction of speed, and all of that. No measurements of skid marks to the pole. No, just where the cars came to rest. Really?
They don't care about speeds.
Oh, I got a letter from the state that they don't have their black box.
Yeah, that's
They didn't have the state troopers did not have in possession of the black box.
Of course they didn't. Did you get that through for you?
Yeah.
I love you, Richard.
Okay.
You know that? You're my brother, man.
I cleared the pack and they never looked back. Like a lucky dog, I caught that caution flag. Once the track is clear and we got the green, I'll set a fire that gasoline. Them racing girls were cheering me on, a redhead, brunette, dirty blonde. Racing girls are mighty fine, champagne at the finish line. Some do it for the trophy, some do it for the cash. We do it for the racing girls, even if we crash. Our race days got started, our race days will bloom. Lord, don't let our race days go crash, bang, boom. I said, vroom, vroom, vroom. Lord, I'm sliding sideways, vroom, 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 and a crash, bang, boom.